Hello everyone and welcome to NDCL here as the Lions are getting ready to host the Lake Catholic Cougars. Tim O'Brien alongside Ryan Radke. Ryan, let's talk about this, but first, before we jump into the game, let's talk about the starting lineups on the JV side first for the visiting Lake Catholic Cougars.
Yeah, they're going to be starting a sophomore guard, Nick Brandt. They're going to be starting another sophomore guard, Evan Sims, a junior who plays guard and forward, number 12, Chris Buzanka in the lineup. They're going to be starting Dominic Kosick, a sophomore, and then Nick Pelliccia, a guard forward sophomore.
And for the Notre Dame Cathedral Latin Lions, they will send out number 1, Evan Duggar. He is a freshman guard, followed by Hayden Dixon, a sophomore guard. And then Brandon Small, he is a sophomore forward with number 30, Nicholas Santoro, a sophomore 6-foot forward. And rounding out the starting 5 is Dennis Gibbons, number 35, another sophomore guard. So those are the starting lineups. Ryan, it's a rivalry game. Whenever it's NDCL Lake Catholic, you're in for a good one.
Yeah, you're in for a fun one today. And, you know, JV, these games are always really fun, too, so it'll be exciting.
All right, we'll step aside. We'll be back with basketball after this on GTV. Hello everyone and welcome to high school boys basketball. This is the JV edition here between Lake Catholic and Notre Dame Cathedral Latin, NDCL. As we're getting ready here for the jump ball. As for the Cougars, it'll be Nicholas Santoro who will be doing the jumping. And referees are getting in place.
Now they have one official called another official over, and he's running back into the... So I don't know what happened here, but one official is left. So we're just kind of hanging out. I'd say the basketball's gone.
So it's Bazunka and Santoro getting ready to jump here. And now we're underway, and NDCL will win the tip. As immediately firing a 3 and hitting is number 15, Brandon Small. 3-0 Lions.
That's a good start. You love to start a game like that.
Already high energy, Ryan. You can feel it here, but in the JV game, as quickly around the other side, that was a three-pointer attempted by Dominic Kosick. That was no good, but rebound to the Cougars.
Yeah, good work to crash the offensive glass by Sims.
First whistle of the game. It's a foul and a result still in a Lake Catholic possession.
Yeah, they're going to get a foul here on Dennis Gibbons.
Here's a reversal into the lane, and the shot goes up off the front of the rim there. As now we have a whistle.
As ball's out of bounds, last touched by the Lions, so the Cougars will hold on to it. Lions scored quick, but we're seeing a lot of hustle here by the Cougars, keeping this possession alive.
Nick Pelliccia will inbound and get that back over to Bazunka, and then it was taken away the other way by the Lions. A lay-in attempt, no good, but he was fouled and will head to the free throw line.
Yeah, good work down there on the steal by Brandon Small, and then he gets the lead pass ahead, and they're going to get to go to the line with Dennis Gibbons here.
So Gibbons to the line for 2. First one is a little strong. Gibbons' second one on the way is no good. Rebound to the Cougars. So that's Nick Brandt bringing it up the floor here. Brandt being guarded by Gibbons. That's a 3 on the way, and it's off the back iron, attempted by Palekia. Now quickly out the other way for the Lions, and their layup was no good. Rebound to Lake Catholic. On the shot for NDCL was Hayden Dixon.
Yeah, it was a good job down there. Good work on the fast break defense by the Cougars that time.
Evan Sims was fouled on his way to the basket, so we should have free throws coming here. Nope, on the floor. I was wrong again. Wasn't sure if it was in the act of shooting or before the shot. So it'll be reversed around here. This is again Nick Brandt. Brandt, the 5'10 sophomore guard, and a timeout. Timeout called Lake Catholic before, I think, the 5 second is what you were thinking.
I was thinking we were going to get there. We are seeing this, what we see sometimes, Tim, that stagnant offense where no one's moving without the ball doesn't give the guard many options. Well, tonight's special cable cast is funded by your cable subscriber franchise fees, and we'd like to again extend thanks to all the GTV funding communities, including those not funding tonight's contest, for their year-round support. They are Burton Village, Chardon Township, the City of Chardon, Middlefield Village, and Munson Township. Thanks again for your support, GTV, and thanks to all our viewers for their support. The response has been absolutely wonderful.
So 3-0 the score. Lions had the early three-pointer. That's been it. Cougars to inbound here after that timeout. It's Kosick who's the trigger man, and good backdoor look and an easy bucket for Nick Palekia.
That was a great play call there. They made it look like your pretty much routine inbound play, and Palekia just snuck out behind the defense and was wide open. That was a play that led to points that was executed perfectly, Tim, by Lake Catholic.
Drawn up and executed. So now, after that turnover, Lake Catholic will try to get their first lead. Brandt being guarded at the top of the key, and now it reverses down low. There's a no shot, foul will be on the floor, as Bazinka, I believe, had the defender go over his back.
Gonna get that foul there on Duggar.
Inbounds play goes back out again to Nick Brandt. Brandt, couple of dribbles, finds an outlet man. That was Kosick. Brandt, corner for 3, no good. Rebound to the Lions.
That was the look the Cougars wanted, though.
That was Santoro on the boards. Now here's a three-pointer attempted, no good by Hayden Dixon.
Quick attempt in transition there by Dixon. He wasn't able to knock it down.
Couple of dribbles going up strong to no avail that time was Kosick. Now Gibbons trying to push the tempo. His layup is a little bit too high, out of bounds off the back of the backboard there. So it's still 3-2, closing in on 4 minutes to go in the first quarter.
You know, there's a lot going on those fast breaks, Tim, and we're here at the JV level where they're definitely here to learn. That's a situation where if Gibbons looks up and looks up the floor, he would have seen that he had an open man underneath the basket in Small who could have gotten an easy layup. But those are the type of things that you learn here at the JV level.
A traveling call that will give the ball right back to NDCL now. Gibbons will be the recipient there of the inbounds pass. And now reversed around to Small. And out of bounds.
That pass was a little off the mark.
Off the mark, intended for Duggar.
The Lions are showing a press here, Tim.
see if the Cougars can break this press here. Good passes back and forth, and they do get over the timeline. Couple of dribbles, good look in the interior. First shot was no good. Second shot followed up and in though. That's TJ Gibbons.
You know, Tim, never quit. Keep following up.
And we have a foul, it looks like, on Lake Catholic. So it'll be NDCL ball under their own basket. Inbounds pass taken away.
Say nice quick hands there defensively.
Brandt pushing the tempo. Off balance, his shot didn't go, and a rebound by Gibbon. There is a floater that goes in the lane. That's Palekia again. He's made some big buckets so far in the early going for the Cougars. 3 from the corner, no good from NDCL. Rebound Brandt. That again was Duggar. He's not afraid to shoot that when he's open, Ryan.
No, he's not. Hasn't gotten it to fall recently.
Around the perimeter. TJ Gibbons passes it off. That's Brandt on the jumper. He was fouled.
Good work by Brandt to get up there and draw contact. And after kind of a slow start to this first quarter, Tim, it sure looks like the Cougars have their offense going here now.
Well, quick cuts, quick tempo.
Ever since that timeout, you know, real early a timeout was called when no one was moving without the ball on offense. And since that timeout, Tim, that has not been a problem for the Cougars.
Substitutions back in. Ty Nito for NDCL, as well as Aaron Tate. And I believe back for Lake Catholic is number 10, Evan Sims. So 7-3 now the score. Nito takes a couple of dribbles, and they're going to say a blocking foul to the line for 2.
Yeah, they're going to say he was in the act of shooting when he took that foul, but you know, Nieto does a good job there, Tim, to fight through the defense and work his way to a situation where he was able to draw the foul.
So Nieto at the charity stripe. First one is no good off the back iron.
Lions have not hit a free throw yet. They've been to the line a couple of times.
Second one is no good as well. And the ball will stay with the Lions after that was deflected off a Cougar.
Right, good effort down there by the Lions. Give themselves a second chance here. Lions hit that quick 3 to start the game, Tim, and they've been quiet ever since.
Kosick checks back in for TJ Gibbons for the Cougars. There is a good move to go to the basket, and we'll have free throws coming, as that looks like it's Craig Ramaska.
You know, be aggressive, Tim. Get to the basket. You know, make good things happen for you. Good things happen in basketball when you work your way down there and play aggressively. So often you'll see the high school level where you'll have some players or some teams that just, they're not that aggressive. They look shy when it comes to attacking the hole. But you need to attack the rack to make things happen. And, you know, Gregory Ramaska there was not afraid to attack the basket, and he gets to the line because of it.
Made the first one. Second one's no good. Rebound to the Cougars.
That's great defense.
Yeah, taken away by the Lions, and here's Ramaska again.
And he's right back at the line, and that was just good team play there. Ramaska is able to knock it out. Small picks it up and feeds it back ahead to Ramaska, who draws the foul, and they're going to say he wasn't shooting when he got fouled.
So quick inbounds pass. And that one is out of bounds. It will go to the Cougars. Just losing the handle on it is Nieto.
Looked like Nieto might have wanted a foul call there that he didn't get. Says a moving screen on number 12.
Oh.
That would be Buzanka.
So offensive foul gives it back to the Lions. Pushing it up the tempo now as there's a little floater in the lane that was no good. That was Tate. And a rebound that's going to get gobbled up by Nieto. And his shot was no good, but it's going to stay here with the Lions. So in exchange there, you had a couple of looks, and you still keep the ball, Ryan. So fortunate there for the Lions.
Yeah, and the play ends in Brandt getting called for a foul for the second time already on the rebound.
Aaron Tate will be the inbounds passer, and he just gets that out to Ty Nieto.
NDCL will already be in the 1-and-1 if they get fouled again.
Dixon had his pocket pick there, is going the other way and trying to play the numbers game, and the ball is now on the floor, and eventually the Lions come away with it. Nieto goes up strong, and they're going to wave it off and say a charging foul.
Great work down there for the Cougars, Tim, by Kozik. Gets himself in position, takes the hit, picks up the charging call, and takes an easy bucket away from the Lions. Great defensive work there.
So high energy here for sure in the first quarter. 7-4 the score. Lake Catholic has the lead as there's a floater in the lane, and that trickles home. Evan Sims into the score column. Hayden Dixon to Nieto, thought about a three. Being guarded by Palekia. It's out of bounds, and it will be Lake Catholic ball.
It's an awful lot of dribbling there, Tim. It ends up resulting in a turnover.
Sims goes hard to the hoop, and again, another little floater that falls. Evan Sims, the 5'9" sophomore guard, responsible for the last couple of buckets for the Cougars. And now with 16 seconds, Lake Catholic gets that loose ball and will have a chance to capitalize and increase their 7-point lead.
Yeah, Dixon trying to dribble between two defenders there, Tim. Got the ball stripped away from him. Now the Cougars have a chance for the last shot.
They're going to wave it off. A charging foul called on Brandt.
And it was Aaron Tate for the Lions who took that charge, did a good job to get himself in position there. And now his team with 3.2 seconds get the last shot. Remember, the Lions hit a three-pointer to open this quarter like right away, and ever since, just the one free throw for them offensively.
So they're going to try to fire it up court, and it's a little bit of a array pass that gets away, but it's an 11-4 Lake Catholic lead after a quarter. We'll be back after this on GTV. Start of the second quarter here on GTV. Lake Catholic leads 11-4. And Ryan, what can NDCL do to try to get their offense back on track? They've gone a little cold after that opening bucket.
Yeah, they had just the one field goal in the first quarter in the opening seconds. And yeah, I mean, you're right. It all comes down to execution, right? The Lions have had a lot of opportunities on breaks, and they've had some open looks, and they just haven't gotten them to fall. And that's part of it. I really don't know that we've seen the Lions in their half-court offense a lot, as there's been a lot of transition and up and down the floor going on in this first quarter.
That three-pointer was no good, but a right place, right time rebound by Evan Sims. He's really come on here in the past couple of minutes.
He's got 6 points all of a sudden.
It's 13-4 now in favor of the Cougars. Dennis Gibbons gives away here as the floater in the lane is no good, and another rebound by Palekia. Brandt to the near side to Palekia, puts the ball on the ground, now stops, looking for some help, back to Brandt. Palekia from the corner for three, no good, rebound to the Lions. There's a three from the corner that's no good, attempted by Dixon. A rebound this time to the Lions, and another three from straight away is good. That's Gregory Ramaska.
So the 2 field goals that the Lions have hit in this first half were both three-pointers.
13-7, the score now. Palekia to the near side. That's Brandt squaring up a three. Didn't hit anything there. Is now Ramaska in trouble. Does a good job of just throwing that ball off the shoe of his defender to keep possession.
Able to hold on there. Ramaska, though, Tim, went right into that dangerous quarter. The Cougars were looking to trap, and he went right into that corner there. And you're right, he made a smart play to throw it off the shoe of his defender.
If you're the defender, that's hard to react to.
There's really no way to react to it.
So Dixon now being guarded tightly by Evan Sims. Now the ball reversed over to Santoro. He goes up strong, no good. Rebound to Lake Catholic, number 22, Dominic Kosick. Kosick gives it off to Bonick. Now back to Kosick. That shot was no good.
Picked up the long rebound, though, and he makes a nice pass.
That three is good. And you guessed it, Nick Palekia having a nice game as well for the Cougars. He hits that three. It's 16-7 now, and a timeout on the floor.
That's 7 points for Palekia. Well, congratulations to senior Xander Gibson on being named the 2020 Golfer of the Year by the News Herald. Xander led the Lions by finishing 4th in the OHSAA Division II State Golf Tournament with a 2-day total of 148. That was just 4 strokes behind the tourney's medalist. So congratulations, Xander.
Yes. 16-7 the score. Under 5 minutes to go before the half, and you know, Lake Catholic, you can definitely tell their game is up tempo, Ryan, and you know, you hate to say a key or a turning point, but you mentioned that early timeout to really kind of recoup. Since then, it's kind of been a different Lake Catholic team. Even though that was early, you can tell the tempo was picked up since then.
Yeah, and you know, credit for the Cougars, their JV coach. Robert Foray, he picked that up early and called an early timeout to get his team sorted.
Well, right there again, the pressure by Lake Catholic forces a NDCL turnover, and so Brandt and the offense on the attack. That's into the corner for three. No good. That was Bonick.
That was a good look, though. Bonick was wide open, just couldn't get it to fall.
Reversed around now. Gibbons back over to Santoro. And out of bounds.
That's the second or third time we've seen that from the Lions already, Tim, where you know, on offense, someone is cutting in a different direction than the ball handler thinks, and the pass goes errant. And that was an example of it there, where just, you know, Small went to cut for the basket, and the guard was throwing it like he was going to pop out.
Ryan Pescio is checked in, as Santoro will take a break for the Lions. Rebound that time by Dixon, and he'll try to push the tempo. Near side corner head fake, good move to the rack, and the bucket by Brandon Small.
Yeah, you said it. That was a nice drive, good head fake to start. Aggressive move on the baseline, easy layup.
Lake Catholic looking to run their offense now into the hands of Evan Sims. Reverse to Bonick. That's Palekia. His shot hits everything but falls out. And the Lions will have it the other way. That's a three. That's good. Quick transition three-pointer from Evan Duggar.
Yeah, Duggar does a great job there. He stepped back behind the arc, drilled the triple. And look at the Lions, Tim, back to within 4 here.
16-12 the score. As that runner in the lane doesn't go, Palekia was looking for a foul to no avail. And NDCL clears and goes the other way. Gibbons back out to Small. Almost out of bounds, had to save it was Duggar, but right into the hands of Evan Sims for Lake Catholic. That is a quick pass to the lower block, and Palekia is fouled. So he'll go to the free throw line to try to earn the 2 the hard way.
Gonna get Ryan Pescio on that foul. And Palekia went to the deck hard, Tim, but he's up and he's at the line.
Palekia will have the first one go off the back iron. Nick Palekia's second one's good.
Bazanka back into the game.
So 17-12, a 5-point difference. Small will get it across half court. And a loose ball that again just kind of trickles away from NDCL that Lake Catholic will take advantage of.
Lions might be rushing things a little bit, Tim, in that scenario, and I think that's why we've seen some of these turnovers. You know, once you break the press, you can get into your half-court offense, but the Lions might be letting the Cougars pick up the tempo of the game on them a little bit.
2:20 and ticking as Bryant's three-pointer straight away was no good, and Gibbons came away with the rebound for NDCL.
That's going to be a reach.
Yep. 22, Dominic Kosick.
Official needs to tie a shoe.
Full timeout on the floor for Lake Catholic.
Well, Munson Township turned out to be ground zero for last week's winter storm as heavy snows brought down hundreds of tree limbs and power lines, cutting electricity to the NDCL campus for 3 days. Some NDCL families suffered even longer power outages. When live streaming classes resumed this week, teachers pulled out all the stops to engage students in interactive Zoom sessions. Students follow their regular four-block schedules, with each class lasting 55 minutes. Teachers conduct lessons from their classrooms. Principal Mr. Joseph A. Whaler said, "Our students' participation in live streaming has been absolutely outstanding." I noticed some of those, that evidence of those broken trees as I was driving down 322 today. I saw a lot of tree debris out.
For sure, yeah. It was a, for the first storm of the year, for sure, it was a nasty one. So hats off to everyone here in the NDCL community.
I'm gonna, knock on the wood bleacher next to me and say that might be our worst storm of the whole winter, because that was a pretty big one. So hopefully that's the truth, and I didn't just jinx us all into 5 more major storms.
So to the line will be Evan Duggar. That free throw is no good. It's a rebound and then stolen. Nope, they're gonna wave it off. Called a jump ball.
It's going to be a possession arrow favoring the Lions. Lions really fighting for that rebound, Tim. They're able to get the jump ball in their favor.
And able to get it in and try to reverse it here. Almost a 5-second. Nope. Able to get out of that little mini trap there. Dixon's pass across for Gibbons was a touch too high, and it goes back to the Cougars.
Yeah, Gibbons couldn't quite get up high enough to bring that one down.
So Brandt brings the offense up, and now good ball movement around. Brandt back with it. TJ Gibbons for Lake Catholic. Now back to Brandt. Lake Catholic will just pull out here and try to rework the offense. Brandt found the lane, went strong, got it knocked away, and now here's Gibbons on the other side for NDCL with the lay-in.
Well, Gibbons really turned on the Jets there too, Tim. He found another speed to get out ahead of the defender for the layup.
So Dennis Gibbons with the lay-in for NDCL. As
got a foul on a reach here.
Yep, foul on a reach. 17-14, so now it's just a three-point game, one possession.
One and one for the Cougars now as well.
So to the line goes Bazunka. That's off the back iron and able to follow his shot and secure the second chance opportunity was Bazunka. Kosick down to Palekia, got that blocked and then stolen away from him. That's Small, that's a three, and that connects. We're tied at 17.
Second three of the game for Small, 8 total points.
I think an inadvertent whistle there.
I think probably.
I don't know if anyone ever called a timeout. They just blew the whistle by accident. So 26 seconds and ticking here for Lake Catholic, and now all of a sudden a tied 17-all game. Cougars going to try to hold for the last possession and last shot here.
It's been a 13-6 quarter for the Lions.
There's a shot that's no good, and now NDCL will have a chance here with 2 seconds. It tries to go coast to coast, but it's just no good there as the attempt was no good. So at the half, it's 17-all between the Lions and the Cougars. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back on GTV. Underway here in the second half as it's all tied at 17. Lake Catholic at one point had an 11-4 lead, Ryan, and that was erased. And it's now 17-all as the Cougars start possession here in the second half. Palekia into the lane, his runner's no good.
Lions outscored the Cougars 13-7 in that second quarter, and this game, first half of this game, Tim, really was. It was the story of 2 quarters. First quarter, Cougars really had everything going and was dominating. The Lions turned that around in the second quarter.
Little head fake there is This is Dennis Gibbons, who now reverses it around to Smole.
Someone needs to cut.
Here's a three from the corner, and it's good. Evan Duggar.
And you see what happened there? Everyone was standing for a second, and then you got a guy in motion. All Small did was go under the basket to get the defense moving, and that opened up that three from the corner.
Back out now, Jacob Bonnick. Palekia, his runner in the lane's no good. Off the backboard and to the other way now go the Lions. There's a three from the corner, no good, but a rebound fighting for by Gibbons. It's out of bounds and will stay with NDCL.
Knocking it out of bounds there was Vazanka. Probably fortunate for the Cougars that there wasn't an over-the-back call on that rebound.
That loose ball is going to be tried to be corralled, but could never get a full grip on it, was Dominic Kosick.
Still, Kosick did a good job, Tim, to anticipate the pass and knock that one away. Both these teams have been active on the defensive end, so you better make sure your passes are crisp and clean or that's going to happen.
Right back to Gibbons after he inbounded it. And up the floor with some tempo. Down to the lower block and a good turnaround. And that jumper is good by Nicholas Santoro.
And that was a good job to look up the floor and see Santoro was open under the basket. You got the ball to him early, and he was able to get that down before the rest of the defense even caught up for the Cougars.
22-17 the score. 5 minutes closing in on here in the third quarter. Three-pointer was no good, but a long rebound here from the Cougars. Three-pointer again. That one banked off the backboard, and again the Cougars come up with it. And a third look at a three that, again, is no good. And we have a jump ball called. You heard a lot of people, I don't know if it was fans in the stands, screaming timeout. No one had possession until the jump ball.
Yeah, first of all, no one had possession. Second of all, you don't want an official to think the coach is calling a timeout. So I would recommend no fan ever shout timeout in an arena.
There's a three from the corner, and it's good. Evan Duggar again from that near side corner has hit them both. And now a whistle.
You know, Tim, in the first quarter, you know, the Lions weren't getting those transition shots to fall. Well, I'll tell you what, the Lions, I mean, the transition offense, they had that quick layup in transition, now a quick transition three, and all of a sudden it's NDCL up 8, forcing the Cougars to take a timeout.
And we'll take it with them here on GTV. GTV, 25-17. The first 8 points of this half have been NDCL and a couple of big threes from the corner by Evan Duggar. So it's 25-17. Trying to, I think, there we go. I think there were a little confusion on whose ball it was. It was Lake Catholic ball.
Either that or just whether or not they were taking it from the baseline or the sideline.
And a quick pass, maybe a little too quick, as it was intended there for number 22, Dominic Kosick, and it's out of bounds back to the Lions.
It was just out of his reach.
So here's Small, puts the ball on the floor, goes up strong, and that ball went up, but isn't coming down, stuck there on the side. And And now he'll head to the line for a couple free throws. You've seen a deliberate, Ryan, point of attack here for NDCL to charge the basket here early on in the second half, as that free throw is up and good by Brandon Small.
Yeah, you've really seen that, and it's been garnering good results for them. Small up to 9 points, but
well, either making a shot or heading to the foul line or having the defense really come towards the man with the ball, and he's kicking it out to an open guy for an open look. So really has paid benefits.
The Lions are going to take a timeout here. Small was taking the free throws, and I believe an official noticed a cut. So according to the rule book here, he's going to have to get up the floor to get that covered. I mean, you can't have people with cuts running around, so that's the timeout here.
Yeah, so while we have a chance, Ryan, let's actually take a timeout. We'll be back on GTV. All right, back on GTV as they got the situation under control here, as Brandon Small will be back to the free throw line, second of 2 free throw attempts. Second one's good. So now all of a sudden a 10-point lead and a 10-0 run to open things in the second half here for the Lions.
Got to get that ball across half court. There you go.
So Lake Catholic, that shot's rejected, and now back around. That's a 3, and that's...
I mean, this game is completely... Remember in the first quarter, Tim, we were talking about how it looked like maybe the Lions were rushing things a little bit offensively. Well, now the Lions are putting the pressure on the Cougars, and Lake Catholic is definitely rushing their offense right now.
That was Andrew Palekia on that 3, as that lay-in is no good, and a big rebound there by Chris Bazenka. And now we have a foul called as that pass was into traffic.
Small is going to be called on the foul.
So it'll be an inbounds underneath the hoop for Lake Catholic. Andrew Palekia will be the inbounder. Good look right to the lower block, but 3 attempts now have not gone Lake Catholic's way, and a whistle, and we'll see. It is a jump ball call staying with Lake Catholic, but 2 open looks, Ryan, from the lower block there. Bazunka just couldn't get it to go. Yeah,
I mean, Bazunka did a great job, too. He got wide open on the inbounds play, Tim, right on the block, and he just couldn't get it to fall.
Bazunka has it in now, and now it's Kosick. Couple of dribbles, and he'll back out again behind the 3-point arc. Bonnick. And a whistle.
They're going to get Hayden Dixon on a reach here. Quickly now, the Lions up to 3 fouls in this second half.
Well, Nidio back in. And it's going to be out of bounds again, staying with Lake Catholic.
Good job defensively by the Lions there, though, to get Sims trapped on the sideline.
Cougars get the ball in, as that is an off-balance attempt. No good. Evan Sims had to alter himself going through the lane, and that resulted in a missed shot. And now quickly down the other way, it's out of bounds. And again, NDCL will inbound.
Kozik made a nice defensive play there to knock that pass out. Lions felt the trap coming and tried to get a pass down to the block, and Kozik was able to knock it out of bounds.
Tate Gets the inbounds pass, and another foul. Quickly moving again is this offense for NDCL.
A little bit of a bump there coming in from TJ Gibbons.
That was Romanska who got bumped. He'll now be on the near side behind the three-point arc as, again, Tate is the inbounds pass as that goes to the lower block. And Nedio did everything he could, and now he's trying to fight for that loose ball. And that one's just thrown away. Small stops for three. He got it.
Well, that's the real dagger there, and the Lions have done this a few times. When you hit those shots in transition, Tim, off of forcing a turnover on a press like that, that can really run up the lead quickly. The Lions have had a number of those.
Small with that three, and now up to 13 points.
And, you know, the Cougars are having all kinds of trouble here with this press. And the Cougars are going to take a timeout, Tim, to discuss their press break because they've been getting themselves into some tough situations, and it's been leading to turnovers.
Yeah, quick 30-second timeout. Remember, this game was tied at 17 at the half, Ryan. You look up at the scoreboard, and it's 30-17, so right now Lake Catholic has just been stumped offensively.
Yeah, it's a 13-0 run to start the quarter for the Lions. If you want to go back to the first quarter, when the Lions were trailing 11-4 at the quarter break, that extends to a 26-6 run right now that the Lions are on in this game, Tim. And, you know, it does start with the press. The Cougars just cannot find a way to consistently get the ball up the floor. And, you know, it goes back to there's you know, a lot of dribbling and not a lot of passing. And, you know, you need those good, crisp passes. You need people running good routes so that you can beat the press. And, you know, the other thing you need, noticeably missing from Lake Catholic's press break, is a trailer for the ball handler. Someone who, if the ball handler gets into trouble, they can drop that ball back to them. So if the trap is coming for the ball handler, there's someone to take the ball from them and keep going and beat the trap. So I am sure that all got discussed in this timeout here.
2:39 to go, third quarter of a 30-17 game. All of a sudden, like you said, a 13-0 run to start this second half. You couldn't ask for a better start if you're NDCL.
Someone's got to get in the middle of the floor there.
And a foul called, count the bucket. That is a big momentum shift there. Wow. Craig Romanski will head to the free throw line for the and one.
The problem for the guards got trapped down there, and there was nowhere for them to go. Someone needed to get to the middle of the floor to take a pass so they could move the ball up the floor. I mean, the guards were trapped, Tim. The guards had nowhere to go. They turned the ball over again.
So Romanski will capitalize here and make the free throw, 33-17. A 16-0 run to start this third quarter and second half. As we have a foul called there, as I think NDCL thought it might have been all ball, but it will be two shots coming here for Evan Sims.
Yeah, the foul is actually called on Brandon Small. So that's what, you know, what happens a lot, you know, when you hear people in the stands saying that was all ball. People in the fans stands see Ty Nieto up there jumping to block the shot, and he was all ball. But Small was down there playing defense behind, and it was Small who had a hand reaching around, and that's where that foul actually got called. And so that's the stuff that, you know, maybe sometimes when you're watching a game in real time you miss and you say that was all ball. Well, it was, but that's not where the foul was called.
Second of the two is good, so Lake Catholic on the scoreboard here as it's now 33-18. There's a three straight away, and he banks it in.
Well, sometimes, Tim, when things are going your way, and Nieto just comes down the floor and buries a three.
So that one lost command of it, and then Nieto stepped on the baseline. 36-18.
I mean, a lot of times you'll watch games, Tim, and, you know, quick threes don't fall. The Lions have gotten every quick three they've attempted to fall.
So that open look doesn't go.
foul on the baseline here.
Small will check out here. Quick inbounds pass. As that little lay-in is good.
It's a pretty little move there by Fitzgerald.
It looks like we're going to have a break here as a player is down on the court, so we'll step aside and be back on GTV. Well, Aaron Tate walking off the court on his own power, a little limp to him, so hopefully he's okay. NDCL will inbound here. It'll be Hayden Dixon here, and now reverse it around to Ramaska. Now to Nieto. Back down to Ramaska. His floater goes.
Right back where they left off for the Lions, Tim. Just everything is falling for NDCL.
38-20. Now Lake Catholic the other way. There's a floater in the lane, and it's an offensive foul. Called on TJ Gibbons. Oh, no, I'm sorry. 22, Dominic Kosick.
Yeah, Kosick gets whistled for the foul there. See, right there, a little bit of press there, but trailing behind there was Ramaska to help bail the guard out.
So an inbounds pass will be coming here. Couple of dribbles. And now NDCL could really just try to take their time before they put up a shot, and a foul called. Reaching, I believe, called on Lake Catholic.
I believe that's going to go against Andrew Pachelia. Palecchia called for the foul there.
Nieto gets that in, and a reverse layup. Nope, they're going to say he was on the baseline.
Step out of bounds.
Ramaska had it going the other way. So, under a minute now, Lake Catholic will bring the ball up. Evan Sims with the jumper, that's no good. Rebound underneath. Again, that second shot attempt is no good. And Lake Catholic has had some of those opportunities, but have not been able to capitalize on second chance.
It was a nice move there by Nieto. He just didn't get it to go.
Palecchia with the board. That's a good move, but Sims could not get it to go again. Nieto up tempo, dumps it there to a teammate. That's Peroni. And Lake Catholic comes away with the rebound. Under 15 seconds to go. That shot on the way is no good. And a big collision in the lane. And to the line will go Nick Palecchia.
That's the second time he's hit the deck hard and gets up and heads to the free throw line. You know, on that last fast break for the Lions, it didn't result in points, but I really like that Nieto made the extra pass. It was an easier bucket for Peroni. They weren't able to complete it, Tim, but I liked that look anyway down there by Nieto for the Lions.
And Pilecchio makes them both. 10 points now for Nick Pilecchio. Pilecchio will check out.
It's a 21-5 quarter for the Lions.
And that's a quick turnover as Lake Catholic will get the ball back. And again, a great hustle play. The Lions have been all over those. Lake Catholic just trying to get the ball in here the last 5 seconds. And they finally do. Stakosic, 2 seconds. His shot from the circle is no good. So after 3 quarters, the Lions 38 and the Cougars 22. Fourth quarter coming up after this on GTV. Fourth quarter now, NDCL has the 16-point lead, 38-22. Small with the basketball. And around to Hayden Dixon, who gets it tied up, and a jump ball will be called. TJ Gibbons in there on the tie-up for Lake Catholic.
Good hustle play there.
Pass around, and now going to the lane and having that swatted away was Andrew Pilecchio. Looking for some help as that's finally corralled in there by TJ Gibbons.
And just not able to hold on to the dribble down there. Turning the ball over.
So back to NDCL. Moving the ball around the perimeter. And almost travel there. Three-pointer on the way is good.
That is 4 3-pointers for Evan Duggar, Tim. And he's just on fire today. He's just deciding to shoot and knocking them down.
Well, that's all in the second half, too, if I'm not mistaken.
3 of them are.
As that's off the rim there and a rebound to Lake, but then NDCL comes away with the ball. And I believe it's a shove out of bounds, and they're in the bonus 1-and-1 time for the Lions.
There you get Andrew Pilecchio on the foul there. Both teams in the bonus.
We'll have free throws the rest of the way. First one was no good, and a loose ball corralled by the Cougars. And now, how about this? Another jump ball caused by NDCL. Even with the big lead, Ryan, they are not taking their foot off the gas here. They are hustling, and again, you talk about program builders and playing through the whistle. NDCL is certainly doing that.
Absolutely.
And a good look and an easy lay-in there. Brandon Small.
Little bit of a communication breakdown there, and Small just steals the inbound pass and scores.
15 points now for Small. It's that loose ball. Again, Small is in the tie-up. Lake Catholic ball. Andrew Pilecchia will inbound. And Evan Sims now reverses it around to Bonnick. Sims thought about the three, puts the ball on the floor and has that one rejected. And way up court, and Gregory Ramaska lays it in, 45-22 now.
Ramaska into double figures with 11 points.
That's a three from the corner, is no good by Bonnick. And it will stay with the Cougars.
Lake Catholic, Tim, just struggling to get their offense going here. Scored just 11 points since the first quarter.
Oh, that was a good look, and a move that was pretty good as well, just off the front iron there by Gregory Thomas. And Bonnick got a little bit of the ball, but they're going to call traveling, so that goes the other way to Lake Catholic.
And Dixon gets called for the travel there, and Tim with the 23-point lead, the Lions pulling that press back.
That shot is good.
And one.
So count the basket. So Evan Sims has a chance to make the old-fashioned, again, three-point play here.
For Sims, that bucket puts him in double figures at 10 points.
So, a couple of dribbles by Sims, and that free throw's good. Substitution for the shooter. So Tommy DeVito will check in.
First action he'll see.
Back in now for NDCL. It's Mateo. 20 points, 45-25, the score differential. That's Small for three from the corner, no good. A tip out back beyond the three-point arc again is no good. Is Hayden Dixon.
They get a foul here on Small, I believe. Check that. I think actually a foul might be on Dixon.
Pretty athletic play there by the referee, getting out of the way.
And it was on Small. I need to trust my instincts.
Free throw is no good off the back iron. Small come away with it, but was pushed from behind. So every foul the rest of the way from either team is going to result in free throws.
Fouls against Bazanka. It's going to walk Small down to the line. $15 points in the game so far for Small. 8 in the first half, 7 in the second half.
That one's no good. And it'll go to Lake Catholic.
When you go back and look at the first quarter of this game, Tim, it's kind of hard to believe this is the way it turned out. Remember back in the first quarter, the Lions hit a three-pointer quickly, and that was their only field goal of the entire first quarter. They went through a stretch in the middle of this game where they couldn't miss.
Good move there as that goes a little bit strong though off the backboard. And Lions will get it over half court there and into the hands of Small. Now down to the lower block. That shot's no good. Attempted by Ryan Pesho there. Here's a shot from the three-point arc that's off the front iron. That was Gregory Thomas for Lake Catholic. And a traveling call.
He might have double dribbled before that too.
Closing in on the final 3 minutes here, a 20-point lead, and NDCL really could just try to pass as much as they can on the offensive side and slow things down and just try to eat some clock as they have possession here. As that shot looks like it's going to be a foul, and to the line for two will be Jack Mulchin.
Well, that was a great look by Nieto, too. Nieto first looked the defender off and then hit Mulchin, who was moving. Mulchin, a 6'3" sophomore.
First one's good. Second one off the back of the iron.
And get that foul call on Ramaska. Or no, it looks like they just said it was out of bounds. He knocked it out.
46-25. As that up and under was attempted and the foul called, so DeVito will head to the line for two.
So they're going to get that foul on Peroni.
First one's no good. Well, a reminder, varsity game coming up, part of this doubleheader after this JV game concludes. Second one was good, so it's back to 46-26. DeVito into the scorebook. There's a nice look, and the basket converted by Luke Peroni.
It's a nice move.
Shot away, and that's another long rebound by NDCL. Mateo again down with a nice looking pass, and another lay-in by Ryan Pesho.
A good look and a nice move by Pesho there. Hung in the air a little bit.
Here's one from the corner, no good. And taken away again. Thomas's shot doesn't go. And trying to go up strong is TJ Gibbons, and the foul's called.
I'll get Gibbons to the line. Like you said, good work there. He went up strong with that. Gets himself to the line. Tim is coming out of the game, finishing up with 11 points. Big night for Ramaska.
Well, NDCL's bench this whole game from the opening tip has really been into it. Good to see, cheering each other on.
You take a look at 12 points for Duggar today, all 4 on 3-pointers. You got 15 points today from number 15, Brandon Small, and then 11 points as well, as we mentioned, from Ramaska.
That look there is just swatted away. That one almost fell in, but nope, NDCL able to grab it.
It was a nice follow, but just didn't get it complete.
The foul committed and one coming. Ryan Pescio again.
Pescio is a 6'3" sophomore.
That one's no good, but the rebound almost fell, but to no avail. Thomas thought about the shot. This is DeVito from the corner. Thomas with the rebound. There's a 3 on the way, no good. And a rebound corralled by Santoro. 48 seconds to go. I think NDCL is going to try to back off a little. There's a 3, no good.
You saw NDCL JV coach Nate Vandersloot. His hands went to his head when that 3-pointer went up because he told them not to shoot. Don't like to see that all the time when you're a coach, when you call it off and someone shoots a 3.
So now just passing it around here to make sure you don't get a 5-second call. And that'll be all she wrote as a 52-27 final score. The Lions take care of the Cougars in the JV game. We'll step aside, we'll be back. We'll wrap it up quickly, and we'll do that right after this. Back on GTV, 52-27, the JV game, all NDCL, Ryan, and really, what can you say? They came out of that second half in a 17-all tie and really put the game away.